to go live on YouTube at Be Find Joy. Come hang out with me for a little bit. Hey. Oh, my screen. Hopefully the screen doesn't look blurry on here. I'll wait a little bit. This is my first time going live, I think, on my computer. Exciting. Let's see. We'll wait a couple minutes. I'm going to post it on a couple of places. Hey, y'all. I feel like I need some music playing. Let's see. What should I play first? What should I play? All right, hold on.
Welcome to part 1 of...
I'm taking a picture of a picture. Hey, we're going to give it a couple minutes and then we'll get started on our party. Why I changed my date? Hold on. I'm just putting on here that we are live. Hey, I see a couple people hanging out. How's everyone doing? I believe the chat is live, so put in the chat. How you doing? Do you have your bingo board? Because we're about to get that together. I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. Let's see how good I am at doing that. Not the best, but it'll be all right. All right, so let's have a little party. This is my first time doing a vision board. So let's see how it goes. I have always thought of what I want to do for the year. And I saw on TikTok someone put it up about making your vision board more interactive and engaging and more fun. And give you a challenge, because after a while, yes, vision boards are good, but I can only look at something so much until okay, it becomes just, well, I say that, but I've never actually made one, so maybe not. So we are going to do that together. So what we're going to be using, this is my vision board, and you can get this vision board, the template, on the Bold Joy Co.'s website, so theboldjoyco.com. It's in the January newsletter. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Bold Joy Co. is a business that I just launched, and it's all centered around living a joyous life boldly in all areas of your life. So the pillars of joy that we focus on is faith, finances, friendships, it is family. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Excuse me, fitness, and freedom to do the things that we want to do that make us happy. And so every month in our newsletter, which is called Project Joy 2025, we are talking about, can you show how? Yep, we're going to do it together. So this is what it looks like, and show you how to get the template or show you how to do the vision board. Just let me know which one you want to know about, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But the board looks again. So this is the board. I know it's backwards because I'm on a screen. So this is the vision board. I created the template. You can get this for free on the website. So once you go onto the website, you just subscribe. There's something that'll pop up that says do you want to subscribe to the free newsletter. And as soon as you put in your email address, you'll get the January newsletter. And this is in the email that you'll get directly sent to you. You can unsubscribe at any time, but on a monthly basis, I will be picking a different theme, a different pillar of joy. So this month is all around freedom to do the things that we love and enjoy. And that this is the activity. So every month there's an activity, there's a book that we're going to be reading, and I'm going to have like, I love reading. So a book that relates to the pillar of joy that we're focusing on. In the newsletter, there's also a recipe, there's cocktails and mocktails in there. There's some reflection. So it's about 15 pages of just stuff to really get at you thinking about joy with that pillar. And that comes to you every month. So the last Friday of every month, you'll get an email once you subscribe the first time of the most updated newsletter. So this is it. And so what I did to help us out is we want to see how we actually do with our goals, right? So you'll see that there's lines in that. It will be the date that you completed your bingo card. So again, I'm going to actually put it in here. So www.theboldjoyco.com. So that is the email address. I mean, that's the website you can go to, free template. You'll probably hear me say this multiple times because you'll probably see me using it and people will ask about it, but go on there. And there's some other fun stuff on the website too. So definitely take a second and look around and definitely subscribe. I'm really excited. We are at 55 subscribers so far. 2 snaps. If you've been with me for a while, you know I do that when I'm excited. So 55 subscribers. I've had some other people purchase some of the other things that are on there. There is an at-home date night box that I curate every month, different date nights that relate to a theme. So this theme for this month is Let the Games Begin. And so I'm going to be starting to ship those out. And that will come to you on a monthly basis as well. You can either do monthly, quarterly, or yearly. And there's a sale going on right now. So if you want to incorporate some date nights with your partner, your loved one, definitely check that out. We've been finding that it's hard. We have 2 young little kids, and to get out and about sometimes is a little bit difficult. So, but it's important to have that quality time. So that's why I created it's called Joyful Nights, where you can go on and I pretty much send you everything. And I might do, if you follow me on Instagram too, at either the Bold Joy Co. or Be Finds Joy, I think I'm going to be doing like putting it together as well. So yes. All right. So let's start thinking about, and let me get another piece of paper. All right. So before I write anything down on my vision board, we got to brainstorm. And I'm a type A person, and I don't want to mess this up where I'm like erasing things or having to, change things around. So I only will write on this when we have done our brainstorming process together. So how I'm going to be kind of break down my vision board and my goals for 2025 is I'm going to be using the pillars that I talked about. So faith, family, friendships, finances, fitness, and freedom. So the first thing that you can use that kind of template for yourself of how you want to think about it and how you want to set up your own goals. Or you can just be like, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and that's fine too. But just a way that we can kind of structure this party scene together. I think it would be helpful to do that, to kind of figure out what I want to put on there. So if we talk about let's start with faith. I always like to start with faith. So if we think about the faith aspect of our lives, for me personally, now you might have a whole other different categories that you want to do, but for me personally, faith is really important to me. And so I always want to have some type of goal that relates to growing in my faith, whichever way that looks. So last year, one of my goals was to continue doing a devotional consistently. So every day. So I started off with one and then I decided to go back to my tried and true. It was called the Bible Recap. And it pretty much it's a Bible in a year. And Tara Lee Cobble pretty much gives you a 5-10 minute recap of whichever scripture that you're reading. And this is the third time that I've done it. So I've read through the Bible 3 times. For this year, I do want to make another goal that I'm going to do my devotional daily. So that's going to be really important to me, which I won't be able to check that one off until the end of the year. So, because it's going to be 365 days, but that's all right. So, we might have to put that on a specific place on the board. Another, or maybe I should, that's like, maybe I should make it a little bit different. What do y'all think? Because I know I'm going to do it. So, should I put this on my vision board or not? We might have to come back to that one, but let me know what you think how I should do that one. But another one I definitely want to do is I want to solidify my church home. So I have a church home, my husband has a church home, but we've kind of been doing an e-church at another church. And so we got to figure it out because there's something about, being, I don't how do I want to put it? Like being consistent with like where you're going and like not just at home. Like I want to actually go into I like that idea. Thank you. Do devotional quarterly so you get some reward for marking it. Oh, I like that. I also just created, thanks to ChatGPT, a devotional for new business owners, so entrepreneurs. So I just created this new business and I'm like, oh, I want to see what they come up with. And it was great. I put in exactly what I wanted and it gave me like a full thing of a devotional. So maybe it is I like that idea. All right, so let me put that one quarterly goals. All right, so we have that. I definitely want to put on there the solidify. I think it's I think it is solidify our church home. And another thing that's really important for that one is I want to find a church that has a really good children's program for my two boys. So if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I am a mom to two little guys. And so I really want to find a church that has like a strong children's program for them. And I was brought up in a church that had a really strong youth group and Sunday school. And that has literally rooted me in my faith and has kept me going since pretty much birth. So that's going to be really important for me for them. So that's another faith one. I also think I want to join a Bible study. So I'm going to put that one on there. If you have any faith goals that you want, put it in the chat if you feel comfortable. Let's see what you are putting in for your goals for that pillar of your joy. All right, so I think those are my main ones that I wanted. So devotional, solidify our church home, and then find a Bible study that I go to. So I need to get out. I'm also a stay-at-home mom. So I need to also find places that I can get out of the house and have some me time. I am an introvert and extrovert, so an ambivert, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, that's going to be important. So outside of the home that I go to. Or I guess I could find a virtual one, but girl, like get out. Get out. Okay. All right. So we have the faith one. Now let's do faith finances. So let's do our finances one. So what goals, and if you're just coming on, we are working on our 2025 vision board bingo. If you want to know how to get this template that's ready to go for you, go to the Bold Joy Co. Sign up for the free newsletter. It's in January's January subscription for the newsletter. All right. So for fitness, I want to do a marathon. Am I crazy? Maybe. Am I a runner? No, no, I'm not. But I'm gonna do one. So I want to do a marathon, and I don't care if it can be. I don't think it's gonna be like a full marathon because that's a little bit. I think that's pushing it. I've done a 5K before, so I think we might need to move up a little bit. And so, like a 10 miler, that sounds like a lot too. But we are doing somebody's marathon, and I saw one that happens in Savannah, Georgia. Older subscriber with me, Jennifer. Hi Jennifer, it's so glad that you're here. So I saw that there is a marathon in Savannah, Georgia. I think just for women, and I would love to do that. Um, I don't know how many miles that is though, and that's the key. But right now, it's going to be, I'm just going to make it very generic. So no matter what type of run it is, I can mark that off. So I'm going to do a marathon. And then what's another fitness one? In the past, I've done only drinking water for 100 days and no snacks. I've done, and then like exercising every day for 100 days. Huh. What fitness one? Maybe I should do at least exercise at least 3 times a week. Every day is pushing it, I think. If I do more, great, but I think if I just put 3 times a week, that'll be enough, and that'll just get me into something. Because right now, am I doing anything? No. No, I'm not. Marathon is oh gosh. Right, so I think I need to do the 10 miler. Gabby. Yeah. Can I call you Gabby? It says it's just Gabby, so I'm just gonna call you Gabby. I think maybe I should be specific. So let me say the 10 miler because no one's doing a 26 miler. Yeah, I gotta start small. Maybe next year, 2026, we could do that. Have you done a marathon before? If so, any tips? Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna exercise 3 times a week, and I actually love walking. And when it's nice out, I walk almost every day. I'm not a runner either. I've done maybe 5Ks. Yeah, my 5Ks are one run walks. I've done two of them. Um, and I've enjoyed them, but I feel like I need to push myself until I get myself on a schedule, possibly. Well, I'm gonna have to get it on a training schedule, so we'll see how that goes. uh, and maybe I'll document it for y'all. So exercise 3 times a week. And oh wait, I was supposed to be doing finances, but this is fitness. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, we're gonna stick with fitness. What other ones can we put for? Do y'all have any fitness goals for this for 2025? What are some of yours? Maybe I can get some help with that. Um, Marathon, exercise 3 times a week. Maybe we'll just leave it there. I got to get to 24, so we'll see. We'll see how they go. And I did use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like my best friend. If y'all haven't used ChatGPT before, I love that thing. I literally put everything in there like, tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about that. Oh, for a faith one, it's memorize. I'm now opening it. Memorize one Bible verse per month. I can do that. I could definitely do that. All right, I'm going to put that on there. Memorize a Bible verse per month. I would like to start exercising again. I dislocated my so I stopped. Start small. Start small, Jennifer, and then work your way up. But don't push it because we're not trying to mess up that knee again. So some of the other ones said attend a faith-based conference, create a prayer journal, listen to a faith-centered podcast. Ooh, I like that one too. I'm going to put that down. I'm not sure if I'll add it, but we'll see. And start a gratitude jar. I don't think I'm going to do that one. All right, for fitness, based on the questions that I answered on ChatGPT, and let me know if you want to see the prompt I gave them. It says, try a new workout class. Oh, I do. Okay, I'm going to do a workout class. The problem is that I don't want to sign up for a membership, but I guess I can just find one on YouTube and just be consistent with that. A monthly water drinking challenge. Nah, I don't really want to do that because I drink water all the time. Track steps daily with a goal of 10,000 per day a month. and explore a new hiking trail. None of those sound too exciting to me. Maybe the 10,000 steps a month every day, but I feel like I feel like I wouldn't reach that goal. YouTube versus a membership. I'm right with you. There's so many classes. I always loved Grow with Joe. I'm a huge Zumba fan, so I can find some dance class that will work perfectly. Thank you, Gabby. All right, so I think we got the fitness one down. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, we need 24, so we got to keep on going. The next one will be finances. And this one is we got to do this. We got to work on this. So this will be, the ones that ChatGPT gave me is build a 6-month emergency fund, take a finance course to expand your knowledge about money, start a no spend challenge for a month to save money. Oh, I can do that for a month. I've never done a no spend challenge. Have any of you done a no spend? All right, so no spend month. Launch and sell a new digital product. I've already done that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the Bold Joy Co. Open a college saving account for your kids. Oh, that's a good one too. One is that I want to pay off $10,000 worth of debt. If you've been around for a minute, you know your girl has some debt that I'm trying to pay off, and you will get the updated number this month. I've not done a no spend. Yeah, let's do it together. We're gonna do it together. Well, maybe we can do a no spend November. Is that a thing? I know people are doing no spend Januaries, but I'm behind. We can't do that. It's already started. I guess we can, but it's already started, and I'd rather start fresh. So, Gabby, let's pick a month that we're gonna do it, and definitely not December, and even November. I feel like November's not a good time either. It needs to be and not over the summer because I feel like I just spent a lot of money. We need to pick like March or something. But we're putting it on there. Okay, it's no spend month, $10,000 paid of debt. And I do want to, March came to mind too. All right, we're putting it down there. We're going to put March in parentheses. All right. And then the third one is I want to create a 1 month ahead fund. So what that means is that you have enough, you take all of your fixed expenses and you save that amount of money. So that way you're always 1 month ahead. So we're going to do that. So 1 month ahead. And another one that I need to do is a $5,000 emergency fund. Because my emergency fund, where is it right now? It's not good. It's not good at all. So we got to work on that. So the biggest thing this year is debt and emergency fund. And then anything else is just a bonus, but like those two things. Oh, and the other thing is finances has a good number. Another thing is that I would need to budget my paychecks at least monthly. No, girl, stop playing. Weekly. Go back to your weekly. Because when I was budgeting on a weekly basis, it worked out so well. So budget. So we get paid between my husband and I like every week. So that's why it's weekly for us. All right, we got a lot for the finances one. With 2 kids, always bedtime. But anyway, all right. So finances is done. The next one, let's talk about family. Oh, yes, Mark came to mind. All right. Family. What are some of the goals that you want for you to do with your family, if you have any? The ones that came up for me on my chat GPT is host a family picnic or outdoor adventure, organize a family photo shoot, have a family yes day, teach your kids a new skill, and write or send letters to your children. These aren't necessarily like, I don't know, goals for me that I think. Okay, so one goal that I want to do is the Date My Husband every week. So go on 52, we pretty much deemed it 52 date night challenge. So every week, date my husband. And it doesn't have to be outside of the house, it can be inside of the house, in our basement. If you want to see some examples, we did 24 date nights of Christmas. So every day for 24 days leading up to Christmas, we did date nights, and they were so easy. We sang, we did a karaoke, we did charades, we played Uno, we had a picnic, we did, and they were like all kind of holiday themed. But yes, so the goal is 52 date nights with husband. And then I want to do one adventure a month with the boys. More than that is good, but at least one adventure thing with boys. Spend more quality time each week. Like each kid gets to pick an activity one night a week. Oh, I like that. I love that idea. It's what I'm learning is the quality time is key, and it doesn't have to be so extravagant or you have to spend a lot of money or any of that stuff. Like just the simple things of lately, it's my son loves cars, so lately we've been doing all these different tr- uh games with his cars, and I got him like a town mat, and we've been playing like, okay, we're going to go pick up 50 people from the airport, where are we going? And like he loves that stuff. So quality time with them and just letting them create some memories, I think, of like fun things that we do is going to be important. So once a month I want to do that. What's another family one I can do? Huh. So I got husband, I got boys. I'm gonna have to come back. Those are big. So let me come back to that one. All right, the next one is friendship. So this one I really need to work on this year. I feel like I sometimes neglect my friends. Like I become a hermit crab and I just do a date night yourself. Oh, I love that. That's gonna go on my freedom one. Freedom to do the things I love. So remind me if I don't say it, Gabby, to say it in that one. Um, I feel like I neglect my friends sometimes, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and but then I have fear of missing out. Like they do fun stuff, and I'm like, Dag, I didn't get to go, or I didn't get to invite. No, girl, because you like want to stay home all the time. See, that's where that like introvert extrovert side of me comes out, where it's like, oh, I love the thought of it, but would I rather just be at home? Yes, yes, I would rather be at home. So I really need to do that. So I want to do at least once a month. I hang out with my friends. It could be the same friend. If it's just playing, it's not going to be. But once a month, I need to do go to lunch, do an activity. I need to cultivate again my friendships with the people that I love. So once a month, friend time. I don't know how to word that, but and then what's another friendship thing one? I think I might write a friend a letter once a month. A different friend. Like a just special gratitude. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a gratitude letter to my friend, to a friend every month. So think of 12 friends. I guess I could do more than 12. Maybe I'll do 24. Two friends a month will get a gratitude letter. All right. I like that one. Let's see what ChatGPT. I keep going back to this. What do they say about friendships? A friendship gratitude dinner. Okay, I did that. A group chat of encouragement, celebrate a friend's birthday, attend a live event, collaborate with a friend on a fun project. Ooh, or challenge. Huh. Should I do the That's a good one. Send a card letter in the mail. Exactly. I would love to get some happy mail. And maybe we could do like pen pal things. Like you're already my pal. Um, but it could be just a nice, and maybe I'll get like special stationery. I'm gonna do that. That'll be that'll be special. I'm gonna get some special stationery. All right, let's see. Okay, we still need freedom. All right, so freedom is, oh wait, for fitness, it's physical fitness as well as mental health fitness. So I need a goal that will like help me with mental health. And so maybe I'll do like a self-care. And well, you kind of said that. Maybe I'll do a self-care day, monthly self-care day for myself. And that'll go under my like mental well-being. Does that what do you think? I think that's a good one. All right. Freedom. This is freedom to do the things that you love. So, the first thing is I got to make my book list, how many books I want to read. So, last year I made a goal that I wanted to read 100 books a year this in 2024, and I didn't reach it. Sad day. I got to 70. That was a lot louder than I thought to. That I got to 77. So, I'm going to put 100 books. All right. Can I do it? We'll see. We'll see. Um, my favorite book out of the year, if you ask, no one asked, but I'm about to tell you. I had a couple, but I think the one that I still think about to this day is The Woman by Kristen Hanna or Christina, Kristen Hanna. Loved that book. It's such a good book. I have a lot of other great books that got five, but that book still to this day that I'm like, amazing, amazing book. All right, so read 100 books. Another one will be free to grow my business. But I need to be specific, right? Because you can't have goals. It's like grow your business to what, right? Um, so by the end of the year, I would like to have, I'm trying to make it not lofty, but does 5,000 subscribers to my um newsletter sound like too big of a goal? Can we do it? Or should I put it to like 2,500? Maybe I'll do 2,500. That sounds, we'll do 2,500 people subscribed to the newsletter. And I would like to have sold between my digital products and my box, let's say 1,000 products sold. Now, that's lofty, but we're going to try. All right. So read 100 books. I got my business one, freedom to do the things I've had this one on my list for a long time, but I still haven't done it. And that is to learn sign language. But why not, girl? Like, do the thing. All right. I'm going to put it on there. Learn sign language. And they have free courses. So, um, I should just do it. Do the free course. Attend a conference because I already know which one that I'm going to. So I already know I'm going to be able to check it off, but I'm going to put it on there anyway. Attend a like festival. Well, I'll do attend a festival and attend a conference. There you go. Full attend a conference. That like brings me joy. All right, let's count. What are some of the things, those of you that are on here, what are some of your goals for 2025 that you're going to put on your vision bingo board? All right, so let's count to see how many we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow, that wasn't bad. Look at that. All right, so let's read through them. Devotional, which again, I feel like, I don't know, that's not, maybe I'll do a specific one. Let's do complete um a devotional for like new business owners, if that make new business, how do I word that? Um, Small business owner devotional. And if it's the one that I create myself, great. All right. So that one, solidify a church home. I got to do that. Bible study outside of the home. That's going to be important that I attend, that I actually go to. Memorize a Bible verse per month. And oh, is this, this might be, so we might have to take out the podcast one. But that can just be like something I do on the side. But I like the other ones. For fitness, do a marathon, a 10-miler marathon, exercise 3 times a week, a monthly self-care day, and workout class. For finances, we're going to do a no spend month. Thanks to Gabby, it's going to be probably March. $10,000 of debt paid off, 1 month ahead fund, $5,000 in emergency fund, and budget weekly. For family, 52 date nights, challenge, and then 1 adventure a month with the boys. For friendship, it's once a month friend time, a gratitude letter to 2 friends a month that I'll mail to them. And then for freedom, it's going to be read 100 books. And last year I was like 100 of this, 100 of that. Girl, no. Just what if you can read anything, like just read at this point. The first book that I'm reading this year is I'm rereading Fourth Wing because the third book comes out and I feel like I need to get caught up. So I have the third book comes out at the end of this month and I still got to get through. I've already read the first 2, but I'm rereading them. So, all right. The next one is it's business related, to have $2,500. That's not what it is. 2,500 subscribers and then 1,000 products sold, learn sign language, and attend a festival and a work conference. What do we think? I think those are good. Do you think I'm missing anything? I mean, not like, yeah. What do you think? Put in the chat if you're still watching. What do you think those goals are good? I think they're good. Let me count them again because I think I have a little bit more than I thought. 3, 4. They are awesome. Oh, thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It is fabulous goals. Thank you, Jennifer. We did it. All right. So now we need to write them down, but I got to find my good pen. Huh. You might have to give me a minute because I got to go find my pen. Or, I mean, I guess I don't need to do it with you. I guess I can write them down and just take a picture when I find my pen. But how do you think I guess I could do every other one if there's 6 things. So I guess 1 every 6 on here. If you want your own vision board that you don't have to create, there's actual slots on here that you can put the date that you completed it. Go to The Bold Joy Co., www.theboldjoyco.com, and subscribe. If you're on here and haven't subscribed, Gabby, I saw that you subscribed. You win the prize for subscribing first on in this party. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. We're going to be doing some fun things over here. And I'm really excited that this brings me joy. This content creation, this sharing my creativity, sharing my love of, inspiring, motivating people, creating this joy around the things that we love. Like that is important. So I'm really excited. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We have some fun things happening starting on Monday. We're starting our Money Made Simple, the budget blueprint. So if you are ready to get your budget in order and in check, I had the website out with your announcement. You're awesome. So if you're ready to get your budget in check, join us all of January. We are going to be doing that. There is an ebook, a workbook that goes along with all the videos that will be happening in January, and you can find that on the website too. We're having a book club. The book for this month is The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. Y'all, Shonda Rhimes is like the Bridgerton, the How to Get Away with Murder, that amazing person. And so I've never watched How to Get Away with Murder, but I'm a huge Bridgerton fan. Did Shonda Rhimes do Scandal too? If so, just a powerhouse, awesome mind. Anyway, so we're going to be reading her book and having a book club. So get your book. Yeah, we're just going to have how did we get this? So if you go to www.theboldjoyco, here, I'll put it in here, joyco.com. It says Project Joy, or there's a pop-up that comes up if you just wait a second, and you just put your name and your email address, and then you're subscribed to this free monthly newsletter that touches on one of the pillars of joy. And in January's newsletter, this is what's this thing? The template is ready to go. You just print it off, and you can use it, and you can hang it up in somewhere that you can see it. And then every month, every last Friday of the month, you will get the next month's newsletter. So next month is, I think, around family or friendship. It has to do with like Valentine's Day or something. And I'll probably have something in there with Black History Month as well. Something exciting about that. So just checked. Here's for my yes, this is awesome, Gabby. You are on it. You're better than me. Have I gotten the book yet? No, and I'm going to be leading the book club. The book club, I think, is on what day is that? Hold on, let me check. If anyone has the newsletter right up in front of you, it's at the end of the month. I think it's the last Wednesday of the month, and then we're going to have a mid-month check-in. And so in the newsletter, I have an actual calendar for January, so you can see all of the dates that are ready to go. Tell your friends about the website, about the newsletter. Again, we have a goal now that we are going to try to get to 2,500 subscribers. We're at, I think, like 59 right now, which isn't bad for me just launching on Wednesday. Y'all are awesome. This is such a great community. I love Libby is where it's at. If you have Cloud Library is another one that I use. Let me see. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cloud Library. Awesome. Where I get most of my books, because I'm also on a book buying year. No, that's not it. Book buying ban year, because let me just quickly, you see all those books over here? Most of them I haven't read yet. I have this thing, and I think I've just diagnosed myself. I saw someone else put it that it's like ADHD hobby obsession, where it's like I get a hobby and then I have to like go all in. I research it ad nauseum, and then I like get all the stuff. And then sometimes I do the hobby and sometimes I don't. Reading, I do like all the time. My family is a huge reader. But there's other things that I'm like, girl, why did you just go out and buy this? The one year I was going to, now we're just chatting. The one year I was going to be an embroiderer, and I went to Michael's and brought all of this the word's going to get me, embroidery string and the looms and everything. Did I embroider anything? No. Ask my husband. You can find pretty much any craft in my house, because I pretty much have it, and sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. But it is kind of fun, like, oh, I need something. So for the Joyful Nights box, there's some things that I'm like, oh, I think I have this in my own house that I haven't used, that I bought like 3 years ago. Perfect. Oh, yes. And I have one subscriber to the Joyful Nights box. So if you want a date night box delivered to your house with 2 date nights, a movie list, song playlist, some other fun things, definitely sign up to get that as well. It's really fun. It's like, it's amazing. Like, it's my brain, all the things that are in my brain, and to see it like come to life is pretty cool. So definitely check that out. Let's see. I think that's it, y'all. Everyone that's on here in the chat, put one goal that you have for yourself for 2025. If you're logged on watching this in the chat or comments, I don't know how you can put it. What's one goal that you are going to be focusing on for this year? And then that way I can cheer you. I'm going to write it down and I'm going to cheer you on just like you're going to cheer me on. I'm telling you you're going to cheer me on because we're doing this together, right? It's better to have someone in your corner going, yay, 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 yay. Maybe I do. Well, girl, that's enough. I was going to be like, maybe I'll put on like learn a new craft. No, girl, you don't need one. Self-empowerment. Okay. Okay. I like it. To stop living in fear. I love that. Read, listen to 52 books, made it to 22 last year, opt out. I like it. Now, for the self-empowerment one and to stop living in fear, be more specific. Make it a SMART goal. Like, how are you going to empower yourself? How are you going to stop living in fear? And how are you going to smart, make it specific, make it measurable, make it attainable. I think that's the A? Yeah, attainable. Make it relevant or realistic and then timely. And on the newsletter, there is a section where it's like you have weekly check-ins with yourself. And one of them is to take one of your goals and to make it a SMART goal. And so if you haven't signed on to the newsletter, do that. I use SMART goals with my clients and they're so SMART goals is where it's at. And so all of them, I will create a SMART goal. Like, okay, you say that what does a small business owner devotional look like? Like how specific is it? I guess it is 365. Or should I do every quarter a different topic? I'm going back and forth with that one because I feel like I'm not going to be able to check that off until the end of the year, which is fine. I am going back and forth, so I might have to tweak that one a little bit. But these are great goals. Make them specific, make them SMART goals. But that's it, y'all. We did it. High five. Here you go. We created our 2025 goals, our vision for the year, and we're going to check in. So I think what we should do is every quarter, we're going to have a check-in and we're going to see where we're at because that helps motivate us. All right, we're falling a little short on one thing. Let's get it together. And sometimes our goals do have to be redefined and like reshaped in different ways depending on like what's going on in our life, what seasons we are. Like life happens, right? So these are our ideal goals, but I think it's also important to realize that like sometimes those goals have to shift and that's okay. That's okay too. As long as we're always working to improve ourselves and to grow in different ways and to nourish our joy that we want in our lives, because that's the goal. These vision goals for our vision board, they're all meant to help us to live a more joyous life and to do it unapologetically and to do it boldly. And so that's what we're going to do this year. And I'm so thankful that y'all spent some time hanging out with me and that we are doing this. I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself that like I'm sticking to the goals that I have set for the Bold Joy Co. and the things that I want to do. And I hope over time I can be more consistent. I know, I think Jennifer, you said that you were an OG follower and I was on it and then life happened, right? Like I had another kid and went back to work after COVID and things just happen. And so, but I've always come back to this because I think it's like this brings me joy and to be on YouTube and to make content and to make things that will motivate, inspire, and encourage others is something that I think is it's not, I think I know is a passion. So thanks for joining. What brought you joy today? I know this brought me joy today. I'm taking a picture of actually I already did, so I don't need to take another picture. Let me see. Brenna, I will stop living in fear by sticking up for myself. Snaps. Go ahead, Brenna. Look at that. You were like, we're not leaving this chat without this goal being specific. I love it. And you can break that down okay, so what does that look like spiritually? What does that look like mentally? What does that look like emotionally? And yes, living in fear is not helpful for us. And there's times where like it's all right to be like it's a natural thing to be fearful of things, right? But like to live in fear that it hinders you from your own personal growth and your own personal growth and own personal joy, that's when it's like, okay, we need to change some things. And it's not hard, it's not easy, sometimes it can be hard. And so I'm here cheering you on. Thanks, Brent. And hopefully I did. Oh, it is Brenna. I hope I didn't say your name wrong. But all right, y'all. Have a good rest of your night. We'll be back. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be posting a video for my January, my first budget breakdown for 2025. And then Monday, we are kicking it off with our Money Made Simple, the budget blueprint course that is happening every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the month of January. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, tell your friends. I'll see you next time. See ya. Bye bye. Have a good night, everyone.